Have at it.
Good morning, guys. I'm Joe from Metal Detecting 207, and we are on a brand new permission this morning. We are told by the homeowner that this house right here was the town post office. We're in Lincoln County, and this was the actual post office in the 1800s. So we are here. I'm putting a new septic system in, just prepping the bed here. And when I was digging this stuff up, and you can see the spoil pile here, I was digging bottles and all kinds of stuff where I could see coming out of the ground. So I reached out to the owner and he said, have at it. So dig away. Property goes right down to the river. There's a nice little field area. We're gonna try to get into that today. I was poking around on the lawn. I found a early 1900s license plate there on the lawn. So we're gonna go around the house and we're gonna do the backyard, and we're hoping we can find something cool.
Awesome. And on that note, guys, thank you very much for tuning into our channel. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe, so that way when we do launch a video, which should be a little bit more often than the once every 2 months situation, I have more videos to list. I've got the time to do it. So with that being said, we're going to start digging and see what we can find. I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of trash and debris here, but along that, with the history, look at this place. It's just an old foundation. The whole house is on stone, and we're going to see what we can find. All right, so we got some nails and staples to compete with here. It's a very trashy kind of area near the house, but Joe is doing some excavating work.
What is that?
It looks like jewelry.
Look at that. It's got a gold shine to it.
Yeah. See, guys, right here, guys? You got this gold shine to it.
Let's see if I can pop it out.
Could be a lot bigger than
There's something over there with it too.
Nice, fancy. Could be something. Furniture.
I don't know.
It's got a little bit of blue in that corner. Wow.
It's pretty big, isn't it?
Yeah, it's gonna be. You gotta take this top out.
Oh, look, dude! It's got a
stone in it, guys.
It's got a stone in it.
Yep. So some type of a jewelry piece right here, guys.
Clean it up a little bit better.
Yep.
It rang up 17, 18.
That's a flower pattern by the shapes. See, you may want to take this top off.
I'm
right
gonna
here.
try to get it off gently.
Just yeah.
Come over the top of it.
Interesting. It's like a brooch or something. Wow.
Oh, look, it's got some...
Yeah, it's got like beading on it or something.
Are those pearls?
Could be used to be the top of it. Could be like a flower arrangement. Wow.
See if
you get your finger underneath that?
I don't know how big it is.
I know. You don't want to bend it either.
Well, I'm sure I didn't. I'm glad I didn't dig down lower. I would have
put your shovel right through it.
Stove it all up.
Yeah.
Here we go.
There we go. Look, that's the imprint though, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
That is definitely jewelry.
Yeah. Nice big old pendant or...
That's a brooch, is it?
Yeah. Yep. Well, you know...
There's nothing...
No, I was thinking like something
right
going
here.
like on furniture or something. Yeah.
There's the
hook or clasp.
I think it's a brooch.
It's pretty though. It's got the little...
Or maybe a hairpin?
Well, that right... I don't know what that indicates.
It's like a stem. Is that a hole in that? No?
No, just... Well, you'd run a chain through that. It's like the only thing that's connected all the way around. That's cool.
All right, that's a first.
Yep.
I mean, it's got some gold gilting to it.
Yep.
That will probably clean up nice.
Very good. Very good.
Isn't that cool?
That is cool. That's a good...
Let's see what she rings up out of the hole.
All right. 17 straight. Like a solid 17. Yeah. 16, 17, but mostly 17. There we go, guys. Finally. Good job.
2 pennies in the first 5 minutes in this.
Fantastic.
This is really close to the driveway, though.
Yep. You might want to check closer to the driveway.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're on to the next. All right, guys, so I just dug up a quarter, modern quarter. Just dug this hole and found maybe a half of a Tootsie Car. Not sure what model this would be since it's broken, but certainly it's got that 30s shape to it. So I'll just put that in the bag and keep going. I didn't hear any other signals in this, but you know, pretty little Sportster car, so I'll just keep going. All right, so Joe may have found a toy. Antique model.
Is yours that old?
Let me take a look. Keep that out. Look at that, guys. Another antique toy. Let's see if I can find mine.
Oh yeah, same vintage, huh?
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's a beautiful looking, nice blue. Mine's broken, so.
Any idea what this thing is?
Looks like a bullet.
No, it's not a bullet. It
No?
came up as a 17. It's hollow. It's got a hole drilled all the way through it. At first,
Could
I
it be
thought
like a
sewing needle or something?
What about like a makeup, women's makeup tube?
It doesn't explain the hole through it though.
What if a lipstick came in a copper?
Ah, that's possible, but it doesn't explain the hole through it. It's got a tiny pinhole.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, yeah.
See it?
Yeah, I don't know. Hey guys, if anybody knows what this might be, it's about 2 inches long. It's got a little itty bitty hole in it. It's hollow. It's got a tip.
Gold
Could be
color.
a pen cap. Could it be a pen cap?
I don't understand the hole in it.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It rang up as 17.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Awesome. On to the next. All right, so today's the last day of the year for 2022. We're in Maine. It's going to be 50 degrees. I'm already sweating. The ground's still frozen in certain areas, so we had a lot of rain last week with that winter cyclone. A lot of rain, froze, so the top 3 or 4 inches are really pretty stiff, so to speak, and frozen. So I just dug a plug right here, and I just got this nice old green copper coin, not knowing what it is. Oh, it looks foreign. Nope, that, I don't know. I thought it was a large cent, but it's not perfectly round. So I just got myself a foreign coin of some sort. I'll clean it up, see what it is. I see the person's face facing to the left. Don't know what the wording is yet, but I'll clean it up, see what it is. Green on the back. Okay, so I moved out in the backyard. The front yard had a lot of choppy numbers, but I think I may have stumbled either across an old dump because it's out in the back of the field, or maybe where a house used to be. But I did find this, and I wanted to show you guys. I just took this out of the hole. Very pretty. It looks like it may have moved. And while I was here, like 10 feet away, I found this. I thought this went to like, it looks like something you'd have on a stove, but it's got this really fancy design on the outside. It could be like where a picture in a locket would have been. I'm not sure. And also, I just found the tip of this oil lamp. So I'm gonna just keep digging in this area and see if I can get some more numbers and see if I can find anything silver. So we'll see what happens. All right, so Joe's been out behind the property in more between the house and the shed, and he found some interesting things he wanted to share. So let's take a peek. So we got this Tootsie toy. Looks like a fuel truck or a fire truck with a tank on it. He's got this boxcar looking device. Looks like a cable truck. It's got the cables in the back.
Fire truck? An old fire truck?
This one looks like an old fire truck with the tanks. So he's also got over here, guys,
that is too.
A handle to a gun. He's got some flashing, which we're finding everywhere.
There's another part of that gun.
Yeah, there's another part of the gun, guys.
What's it say on it?
Says Lone Rider. So there we go, the American classic. Another end of the car.
I wonder if that's pre-Daisy.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, some of these things came over from overseas.
So the playground was right up here on this flat spot.
You think so?
That's
Yeah.
where I'm finding all the
Okay.
cars and stuff.
Very good. We both found some toys today. It's usually an unusual find.
I'm gonna go put these up on the porch.
All right. So Joe is near the barn.
Probably the oldest pewter spoon I've ever seen.
Oh wow!
Look at that.
That looks like tomback. The material
That thing is so strong.
No kidding. It's heavy too.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That is a lead.
That's tomback.
Yeah. Well, it's
lead.
it's definitely lead.
Yeah, that is awesome.
It's a solid lead number.
What number was it?
17.
17.
Bouncing into 18.
Okay.
But it's lead with probably a coating over it, pewter maybe.
Interesting.
Look at that.
Yeah, I see where they like made it.
Cast it.
Yeah. That's awesome. Good job. That's an old one.
Definitely old.
Awesome. All right, so we're gonna go back to where I found those fancy furniture area, which was over in by this garden. So we're gonna come down and scour this backfield, and it goes down to a river. So we're gonna push our way by these apple trees, go down that back corner and see if we can find some more activity down that way and pinpoint where the older house locations were. All right, guys, so it's been a while. I've been digging. I went down towards the water. I did find this earlier today. It looks like a reflector to a bike or an older vehicle. I don't know. I've seen these before on videos, so pretty fancy coming out of the ground. I just dug this though, right here in this ground. Look at that small little, I want to say it's a silver spoon, but I haven't seen any markings on it, but it's very small. Maybe like a small sugar spoon or teaspoon. I don't know. I mean, it's some type of cutlery, but I just wanted to show you guys what I got. It's all mangled, but it's got a small stem to it, so I'm not sure what it'd be used for. See, guys, it's just, you know, a couple inches big. All right, catch you on the next. All right, guys, so we are heading towards the water down this path. Joe wanted to show some of his finds between the barn and this area, but he's got a women's barrette. You got a nice little button with the nice shank intact. There's some verbiage on the back of that. And this big old thing. Look at this thing.
Big old spoon.
Big old spoon. And there's some writing on the back, but I think our eyes, even together, couldn't read that. So
we're still waiting for the big old silver coin.
Yep, we're waiting for it, but we're heading down to the ocean down here, and we'll just kind of pick around just because there may be some older houses down in the water here. And if we do find something, we'll show it to you. So see you in the next. All right, so came back from the ocean, played around the streams. I just dug this hole. It looks like I found myself possibly as a button that was made into another button or a whizzer just based on the two holes. So I'm gonna get this cleaned up. It's very thin. I don't know if it's a coin. Certainly not a US coin, and we'll see what we get out of it. So I'm gonna scrape it down and see what we get. All right, so going back up towards the house from the water, I just found 2 wheat pennies on the way up. I got a couple of wheat pennies today, but I just dug a 12 again because Joe had a 12 with a button earlier. And I dug this little itty bitty thing up right here. It's got a shank on the back, but I have no idea if there's any fancy or any design on the front. So I'll get this cleaned up and see if there's any little shankarooski on the back and get this baby cleaned up. It looks like it's got a kind of a concave design to it. So we'll see what it is and I'll be back. Next hole later, guys. I just pulled this out of the ground for a carriage and sleigh bell, maybe. Two bells on a see if I can straighten this out. I don't think it's gonna break. It's pretty pliable. So there are the bells for the sleigh, but not Croto bells, but these sleigh bells. Not quite a Conestoga shape, but interesting to say. So I'll keep digging, see if I can find myself a Croto bell or some silver. But what a great day it's been. I mean, we're just finding various things, different types of things, and you just never know what's in the hole. So we'll keep digging before the rain shows up. See you guys.
For this with the large coil, the medium coil, I put the small coil on, and boom, look at that.
So guys, look, we've been already over this area. He just pulled out of the ground, finally, a very nice looking large cent.
Can you read both sides?
You will once you clean it up.
I can see the wreath on that side.
Yeah.
Any date on it?
No, not yet. It's below her neck. It's down that way. So. That's beautiful. See, finally, guys, we've been wondering where all these coins are. We're digging up older stuff, but
look at that. It's only like 2 inches down in the front yard.
Awesome. Yeah, we're gonna play around this area again, see if we can get the small coils and see if we can sniff out some coins, because we're not seeing the silver coins, and we figured as old as this property is, and with the usage of this place in the 1800s, we should start seeing some stuff soon. So we still are finding a lot of interesting various different types of relics, so just a matter of time. I'm going to show you guys just right now just a little overview of the first half of the day. And this is just my stuff. I'm going to show Joe's later on, but you know, this is a little bit of aluminum, some lids to certain containers, a couple bullets, some nice square nails. This is the it's either it goes onto a door or a carriage. This is a spoon bottom, came up gold when I saw it. Some type of a rosette, and that reflector. I did find this recently, and I got a quarter whizzer. I actually found that, I think it's got 2 holes right here on it, and some that little button and some pennies. So we'll keep going and see what we can find. All right, so it's getting darker out. We're getting towards the end of the day. And Joe...
Is that the Eiffel Tower?
Yeah, look at that thing.
I think it's a silver money clip, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's got a triangle with an M in it. And it says... That might be modern.
I don't believe it. Dude, it's a foot down.
It says Hincock on it.
It says what on it?
Hincock.
Hink?
Yeah, like H-I-N-C-O-C-K or something like that. I mean, it could be, but...
I've never seen anything like it. Look, it's got this little tab here. It's got some...
hangs on your suspenders.
I don't know.
There could be a suspender.
Suspender clip?
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely silver.
Could be.
And it's got it's a tower with an M on it. It's like a
Masonic temple.
I wonder if that's what it is.
It could be. You know, a lot of those things.
I wonder if it's a Masonic, yeah.
That's awesome. I like the detail on it. I'm glad you found it.
What's it ringing up as?
20. Straight 20.
How about now?
21. 22, 21. Screamer.
Interesting.
Nice. Boy, boy, oh boy, oh boy. We are just digging around these gardens. There's a couple of gardens on the back side. I found another Tootsie Car. I'll show this to you. Here's the back of it. So I'll put that like right here. And I found it all. I broke it. So, you know, it's a nice, long, sleek looking vehicle. Kind of like the one you see on like Dick Tracy in the 30s possibly, but not bad. Look at that. The front. I got the piece of the hood, piece of the side that broke in my pocket, so I hit it pretty good, and it came out in pieces. I could see the yellow when I was doing it. So I'm gonna keep going, guys. All right, so it's getting towards the end here. I just dug just a little hole, and I just got this trooper. He is missing his leg, but I think I can still stand him up in my collection. I'm not sure what era this looks like. Almost looks like almost like a Navy officer with those bell bottoms, but he's got a gun and a small little cap. So who knows? But this is the second one I've ever found of these. I found another one at the beach last year, and it was a pioneer person, like a Davy Crockett type of figure. But this is a little different, so put that to my collection, and I'll just keep on going. All right, guys, so it's getting darker. Almost done. I just wanted to show you what Joe had found. He's found a knife and some aluminum and tubes of goo. He did find a tank, a very heavy looking tank. You saw the brooch, the key, the vehicles, 3 nice old spoons, a hair clip, a D-buckle, and a tip of something. And beyond that, I just found 2 D-buckles, different size ones, and that's about it. So I think we're done for today. We'll wrap up the year, and we'll be back. As long as the ground's soft, my shoulder holds out, we're going to be digging. So we'll see you next time.